joke. And again, it's like me questioning my own reality. I'm like,
down,
it's
Gretchen.
serious. Like these things are so serious, but you make them into jokes and you mask it into jokes. But that's what he started to do. He walked in.
Everybody tap the screen. Drop your daily heart
he was like laughing and he was like, "Look at you! Like
somebody complete the last gift on the gift gallery, please, if you can."
We are done. I
don't need tea from you, Yoli. I don't get tea from other people.
I don't know what else I can do. I was like, I want the best for me. At this point, I don't know if like it's even possible to fix this. He was still laughing and just I was silent as fuck. I don't even remember.
Drop your daily heart,
Yoli. Conversations. But I do remember I was like, you're gonna realize one day how fucking useful I was to you and like how much I'm worth when I'm gone. Because I knew that I was done. I knew I was never seeing him ever again.
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
He didn't know that. Like he was like, oh, whatever, like I'll see you in a week. I'll give you a few days and like you'll be back. And I was like,
yeah. So really quickly, sorry, I totally forgot that had to go live on a different page and that some people over here don't even know what we don't even know what we're doing. So Camilla did an interview with Mackenzie. There's 2 parts. Part 1 we did the other day. That live is uploaded on my YouTube channel. And then part 2 is 3 hours and 20 minutes long. So we broke it into 2 parts. So last night we did the first half of part 2. Tonight we're going to finish it off. What did I say? Did I say Mackenzie? What did I say? Wait, what did I... Who came in here? You know why I said that? It's because some people were calling her Mac, and Girl, my hair is tea, bitch. Maybe that's where I don't know why I said that. Yeah, that's also uploaded on YouTube last night, and both because I did 2 streams on here last night, but only one of them is the interview. And then anyway, so then this one will be uploaded to as well. We have about an hour and 14 minutes left.
You have no idea, and I was like, you're going to realize, like, the people that care about you and truly care about you, like, you're not going to have anyone next to you when you treat people like this, Jack. Like, I saw it continuously. It wasn't just me. It was every person he had around. It was his employees. It was his
one person, 5 hearts, 5.
The girls. He was so horrible to these people. And I was like, these people are so supportive of you, and they're there for you. And they give so much of themselves
mama, what's
to
your
you.
tea, girl?
Their life is your life, and you cannot continue to treat people like shit. I remember that was one of my last conversations with him, was you're going to realize how many people care about you, and you're going to lose all of them. You are. And he was just, laughing about the whole situation again. Was not taking me seriously. I called the Uber. I left, and he went live on his channel talking about our fight and why we got into the fight.
What if she goes up another guy? I will take the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she has.
No, you're good, Megan.
And her name back, and I will incinerate that shit. I will fucking put dynamite, and I will blow it all fucking up, everything, and I will blow up everything. Her fucking family doesn't even get out. Fuck that shit. If she fucking ever even interact, even looks at another guy in the eyes, cook, wipe. I'm kidding. I'm just like, I would cook her shit. Not kidding. But she knows that. She would never fucking do that.
At this point, he was under the impression I was going to Vegas because that was what I had said. He had no idea that I was going to meet up with you. He didn't know. He thought I was on my way to my parents' house, which was, in his case, probably the best case scenario. Because he knew when I would go back to my parents, I would, miss him and want to come back. So I met up with you. I told you everything, and that's, I guess, when you were involved in it. If you want to talk about anything. And yeah, so I've always had like a really good intuition. I will say I pride myself on that. And the moment I looked at my phone, I think I was sitting, I was doing my makeup.
Oh,
so I was
Camilla got it. That's okay.
It's hot. And it was a text from you, and I was like, okay. And I opened it.
Kind of hot, Melissa. You know how I feel.
Face ID opens a text. You don't have to click the message. You said I love you, and I looked at Ellen and I said something.
Oh, he is.
I think I remember.
She already. Thank
you,
Melissa.
What happened?
So she talks about it a lot in the first part and throughout. He was misusing Adderall, which I think is a really common thing with just people in general. But I feel like in Hollywood and in this scene specifically, it's very common. Shelby, was her and Camilla friends before? Nope, she met. That's how they met. Through him. Melissa.
And then I got a phone call from your dad.
You want to make out? I
think very few times in my life have I ever heard a grown-ass man cry like that. Like, he was like, I don't know what to do. And I said, and your mom starts chiming in. He was like, I don't know what to do. I told her to call you. I was like, everyone just calm down. Like, I can't panic. No one can panic right now. I was like, she's gonna be
that
safe.
part.
She's gonna come here. She's gonna be safe. I was like, right now, let's stop worrying about how she's gonna leave, her shit, her car. I was like, nothing matters right now. I was like, all that matters is like where
Melissa,
she's
if you
coming
do one
to see
more,
me.
you
And so I get off the phone and you would just call me. Like,
feel it, Melissa.
He was kind of like spewing words at me, like they go
Gift gallery full, bitches. Y'all mad about it?
fight and this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay. And then you call me and I'm like, and you're explaining. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, just, and I sent you the address. I was like, just come to where I'm at. We'll figure it out.
Hi, dog lover.
We'll figure it out. So March 23rd is when I left him. He said, I know you hate me, but I still love you and always will. It breaks my heart fighting with you. I didn't mean anything I said. I just got mad. I'm sorry. But I think we need a few days apart so we can appreciate each other again and not make it worse. I didn't answer. He said, why can't you answer? And then he said, where are you? Can you please turn your location back on so I know you're okay? That's number 2. When he said, you would never do this to me. Just answer me, please. He's getting angry. Then he texted me that night and he said, good night. I'm sorry about everything that happened today. I wish I could take back everything that was said. I love you. Please call me tomorrow. I didn't answer that. And then this was March 24th. The reason for the huge blow up, because a lot of you are probably wondering, like, okay, he was acting this way. How did it become even worse? He changed my passwords on my OnlyFans account, which, you know, that was like, okay, he's trying to take my account from me. Well, exactly. Like, right. In the moment.
I mean, at this point, he already took $300,000.
A conversation about, I don't even know. I was like, what are you going to do with your OnlyFans? Yeah. And she was like, well, let me look. And then the second she put out her phone, her passwords wouldn't work. I couldn't log in. Naturally, we both panicked and we're like, fuck, what do we do? Yeah. So we immediately switched all the passwords, like immediately. Like, I don't even think it was like a 5-minute period. Like, it wasn't. We completely changed the email associated, the bank, the passwords.
With the level up to level 13.
Obviously, because in her mind, it was like, I'm fucked. Like, if, like, everything in the balance is going to be gone if I don't go and switch it. So then this is where everything really started. He said, I changed your OnlyFans password on both your accounts.
I don't know,
just so Ash. You know. And he said, if you don't answer, your OnlyFans account is going to get shut down. It's an emergency. Why the fuck are you ignoring me, McKinley? I'm so fucking stressed out. I don't know what's happening and you're ignoring me. By the way, this is after I decided to change my password, so he was logged out of my account. Yeah, this is when he, like, I think found out, like, I changed the passwords back. He said, wow, you're insane. I see what you're doing. This is probably your plan all along.
Sammy, because I know you, I know that you didn't mean that offensively, but I don't even know what that means. No woman or man, but no woman especially should ever expect that from anyone. Also, she didn't really know Jack Doherty, especially not like on a personal level. You know what I mean? So she just, yeah. But I know that you didn't mean anything by it because I know you, but yeah.
You fake ass bitch. Use me to get where you want, then
love you.
You're the fakest bitch ever. Holy fuck. You fucked up big time. We're done. And then I said, I'll come get my stuff tonight. He said, nah, fuck that. I'm throwing it all away. Haha, fuck you, bitch. Crazy ass, fake ass bitch. Insane. All this started because I wanted you to wake up earlier. Ungrateful, greedy, lazy ass bitch. Can't explain I even dated. Can't believe I even dated such a big ass bitch. I should have known better. I'm throwing your shit outside.
Sammy, that was probably yours,
You're evil as fuck. I can't stop thinking about how much I've done for you these past 2 years and how fucking quickly you just run off, change passwords, emails, everything. You're crazy. And you've obviously been planning this behind my back for a minute. Disgusting. I can't believe I let such a fake person into my life only to just fuck me over and stab me in the back. It's sad and unbelievable. Crazy that the first thing you do is change your password and email to your OnlyFans. Mind you, he was the one to do that. It, so our automatic response was fuck, we're fucked. Like in my mind, this is how my opinion of it. Like he changed it so that you would have to text him.
If 4 different people will send one
done that.
Of those hearts.
I was working with him, like he would never say, like, yo, change your password. Like, we didn't have that.
It can be 4 different people. But anyways, one of those
did that
hearts.
As a form of control. So anyways, yeah. He said, just shows how fucking fake and in it for the money you were. You lost my trust completely. What a waste of 2 years for me, but you got what you wanted, obviously. That's why you didn't want to put any of your money into the house. Because you've been planning this all along. Answer me or I'm going to show your card next, bitch. I hate you so much. You're evil and you're a fucking liar, too. Everyone's shocked.
You give me no one's on your side for fucking me over.
For fucking money. Evil. I don't even know who you are anymore. Your shit's outside. I'm done with you. Come get your car off my property before I seriously destroy that shit. Even my mom is shocked that you did that. Greedy, fake ass bitch. You're never coming back here. I'm never taking you back. I can't trust you ever again. Everyone says you've changed. Deleted all my Instagram pictures with your fake ass. Come get your stuff, please, so I can finally be done with you if this is how you want to do it. I've done more for you than I've done for anyone on this planet, and this is how I get treated. You just ignore me. It's so sad how you're not even trying to talk to me, McKinley. I love you more than I ever loved anyone, and this hurts me so bad. How is my own girlfriend doing this to me? You're trying to make me go fucking insane and crash out. So this is all happening. He's calling me between these texts, spam calling my phone. Me, Camilla, and Julia were on our way to that house to get my stuff and to, get all my things from the property. But we left before he started, saying all these crazy things. Yeah. Exactly. I realized that I needed police to be there, and I didn't call the police on Jack. I called them to be there on standby and just make sure everything was done peacefully, because I knew how he was.
I agree.
Knew the last time I saw him was very awful. He had threatened to punch me in the face. He pushed me, gave me a bruise. He's known for not letting me leave. If I tried to even pack my things and I didn't have someone around me, he would have just grabbed me. I didn't want it to escalate at all, so I decided to call the police. I was terrified to do that. But, I did it, and I was like, I just would like an escort. I want you guys to be there on standby in case anything happens, and so it can go smoothly. Also, I wanted to mention he had my social security number, birth certificate, passport, all in a safe. And I didn't know the password to the safe, and he had a camera towards the safe. So I felt like I had so much stuff I needed to get from the house that were so important. And there was no possible way I could have been able to get that on my own. There's no way. So the police get there. The body cam footage.
Melissa, let me tell you something. Jack Doherty is a closeted homosexual. And you have heard me say this before, but some others haven't. And so he has a lot of internal anger and resentment, and he hates himself so much that he has to express that anger towards someone or something. And oftentimes with closeted homosexuals, they would target women because in their mind, they've somehow rationalized that is who they should be angry at, because that's who they think they are supposed to like, and not men. And they also see them as inferior and weaker. And so that's kind of what happens. Also he has a small dick.
Which was, I just want to say, like, I think in his mind, he thinks that I'm the one that, like, well, y'all will find out real quickly. He thinks I'm the one that, like, schemed all of this. And anyways, I knew what would have happened if he saw me and Julia pull up with McKinley to get her shit.
Well,
like, he's not scared
well,
of
Melissa,
me in a sense
I've got
of, like,
news for you.
an overpower,
Your
he's
ex,
not, like, he would have probably
a
just
fudge
cussed us all
packer.
out and probably actually not let us leave. Like, he would have told me to get the fuck out.
Your ex liked the back door, baby doll.
Yeah. But, like, you know what?
Of a man.
She asked me and Julia to be there. She was like, can you just be there? Like, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. So we had a mutual friend that he didn't know. And I think that that's the part where you guys see in the body cam footage. McKinley was with a friend of ours. And me and Julia are in the cut. Like, we went up the block and we parked the car. And when we saw the cops, I was like, look, it's the house down there. Like, I was just
keep tapping that screen. Drop your daily heart me's if you haven't already. We need 2 more of the little kissy heart things to complete the lab goal. If anybody would like to do that, I would appreciate you. Oh yeah, come on, babies.
Yes, you wouldn't answer. You called the cops before you fucking talked to your girlfriend? Are you kidding me? How the fuck are you doing that?
I remember watching this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I did. I just wanted to talk to you. That's it. You wouldn't answer me, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Like,
little boy, I will literally push you down.
Who the fuck is that girl?
Yeah,
He's never seen her
so
before, but that was
confused.
part of the plan. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I love the most, is that, yet again, he thinks he's so unpredictable, but I knew what would have happened. Like, so we all agreed, like, okay, let's think of someone that he genuinely doesn't know that we all know, and we figured it out. So then you can say what happened when you crossed the gate.
Yeah, so obviously the body cam footage was released, but sadly I am trying my absolute hardest to get the full body cam footage, because there were a lot of things that happened to me that night while the police were there that were horrible. And I honestly, speaking for myself, I didn't feel like they were really that much of a help. I think that he honestly held himself back, and it would have been a lot worse. I can't imagine how it would have been if that's how he acted with the cops.
Yeah,
you guys can see it for yourself. He was extremely disrespectful to the cops, telling the cops to get the fuck out of his house. They would give him orders to not be next to me, and he would say, fuck that, you're in my house. And they did nothing.
Wait, did
and
we?
I just, like, I thought
Wait,
that was
did the live goal get completed?
quite insane. Yeah.
Completely off, like,
And I
that's
missed it?
completely insane. And the police department, what is it, Broward Police Department? The Davie Police
Davie.
Department? The Davie Police Department definitely needs to
Oh.
train their fucking officers
Yeah.
on how to handle an
Nobody,
escort for a situation like this, where there's someone who has a history of
Maybe.
shoving and putting their hands, regardless of
Thank
if
you
it's
guys
on a
so
full punch,
much.
restraining a woman. Like,
Especially in front of them. Yeah.
she is in the process of trying to get the body cam footage for the inside of the house, where you say, like,
Yeah,
he did push you.
he pushed me in front of the cops. He took my phone from me and hid it. He was grabbing onto me from behind, hugging me, trying his absolute best. I don't even know what his goal was,
Ugh.
with putting his hands on me and pulling me.
Oh, what's
but that's, he
this?
did that in front of the police, and the police didn't really care to do
You have the
anything.
blurred version.
I do, and I want to put that up for you guys, and also just point out, certain moments Because I can see what's going on in the police body cam, even the blurred version of it. Certain things you can see him putting his hands on me, and you know.
Kim, I'm not really sure. From the way that like I understand it, and also just by like as an outsider looking in, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't. I mean, he drinks, but as far as like other rugs, it doesn't. It doesn't.
In front and
it doesn't look
anything,
like
and
it.
me having, you know, to get away from him and just trying. I remember that moment. I blacked out so much because I was just set on, I need to get my stuff and I need to get the hell up out of here. He's in my face. He's this close to me, talking to me. It was the hardest thing I had to do. Yeah. I do want to add before we go over this footage. Prior to the body cam footage that you guys have seen on the internet being leaked, Jack had zero idea that I was involved. He had called me and Owen multiple times to see if Wickham was staying with us.
Sorry.
And
yeah, Kim. So his anger doesn't really come from the usage of the Adderall, really. I mean, I'm sure that can play a role in it, but his anger comes from being a closeted homosexual who also looks in the mirror every day and has to look down at his micro penis and realizes that no matter what room he walks in, no matter how much money he makes, no matter how many cars he obtains, no matter how many views he gets, followers he gets, no matter what, every room that he walks in, he will always be the smallest little boy. And nobody will ever take him serious. He's the little brother that the older brother has to bring to the party with them so they could go, that annoys the fuck out of everyone and everyone literally hates. And also he has a small penis.
he had drove to our place we were living at the time. It was a complex. He had drove to the complex we were living at because I think someone said that they had seen her car. I now know who the person was that told Jack that she was staying there. So Jack had no idea that she was staying with us. And me and Owen made it very clear we had no idea where she was. Obviously, why would I tell him where she was? And yeah, I just want to add that.
So I said that out loud, yeah.
When the body cam footage got leaked, and it's just me and Julia standing our happy asses fucking...
I was hoping she'd bring her drunk high ass up into a box.
Pajamas, and we're the first face you see. Like, it was definitely a shock for him when he saw that. So whenever you find footage, we can go over that. But I just wanted to add, like, he had zero idea that we were involved, and that was, like, the whole point.
Down.
So it's obviously
Camilla said, little boy, we're smarter than you. I don't know if you know that.
The whole entire body cam footage, but this is when I was grabbing my stuff from a different room, a separate room. He was FaceTiming people that worked with him, my friend Michelle. And wait, you can see him, like, hold up the phone right here. Yeah. Where's it? Wait, yeah, so you go into her room. I go into her room. I'm getting the stuff out of my closet, and here you can see him. He's putting his phone up into my face, saying, like, look at what she's doing. Like, and then they basically said, like, don't involve me in this. They had no idea what was going on. You see him, like, put up the phone, like, look at what she's doing, and, like, filming you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had a camera out the entire time. The security guard was also filming a different angle, which is why I have some of the footage from inside of that house, because he posted it. I mean, you see... Yeah, you can see it right there, and you're like, you leave the room. He's still right up on me. Again... He's, like, following you. Yeah, I mean, the police, I was hoping, the police would... The police didn't do anything. They're, like, standing there, like... I think it's because of... They didn't see him as a threat.
I feel like
they don't.
LA cops don't do shit.
He's following you
to these, like,
like,
people who are, like, rich or, like, have, like, fame or notoriety or whatever, like...
He's still there, following me. And
they
all
just
this
stand
time,
around.
Just, I don't remember exactly what he's saying to me, but it's just, like...
Especially for these white
him
folk.
coming at me and confused about the situation, trying to talk to me. He would. What I noticed with him is that he would be really, really angry, but then he'd be like, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Like, please, what's wrong?" And, like, like, switch up his vibe completely.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right, Faith.
I don't even know, like, this even, like, look.
And Classic, you're right. This isn't even California. This was in Florida.
Oh, yeah, he's, like, yelling
You're
at the officer.
so right.
And he grabs you. He literally he was holding you right here.
You're so right. Yeah.
He's holding you. What the fuck are the cops there for?
Everybody spammed the chat with they were in Florida.
Honestly, genuinely, shame on you, Davey fucking police.
Same.
Honestly, yeah.
You're a stupid idiot. They're in Florida.
What the fuck the person looks like. If in your eyes they don't deem to be a threat, doesn't mean that they're not a threat or have never been a threat. Yeah. In that scenario, Jack should have never even have been this close to her, nor have ever touched her. So you guys can see it here. If we ever do get the footage, know that, I mean, obviously she'll post it or whatnot. Yeah. As you can see, he's the person in the green shorts. But he did go, he posted his angle because, like I said, I don't have, like, all the footage, but I do have some of the footage from inside because his security guard was filming.
You know what, Ellie? You might be right. Yeah, you might be right. Hey, chat. Do you guys know if they're in Florida? I don't know. Somebody let me know.
She lives here. She did. She doesn't own this house. Just because she lives in the beach. Bro, you call me cops on your own fucking house. I've done everything for you.
Not the right.
I also think a security guard is absolutely 100%.
I know.
From what
I feel like there's people who are taking this serious.
And being a security guard,
I love you.
he's on his payroll, and everyone on his
Amanda.
payroll is just right. So he had his phone out. He was recording, and I have some.
Is
of that
it
footage.
Florida?
He went out of his way. I didn't want any of this online. Like I
Maybe
did
I
not
cleared
want any
the
of this
jaw,
online. That's why
honey.
when I saw the body cam footage on TikTok, I had a panic attack because I'm like, I'm not ready to talk about anything. This is going crazy. Like people know what's going on. I do want to add too that like the reason the body cam footage got leaked was because the night that it happened, he went live and he recorded it and posted it.
Right.
So people cross-referenced it in the system, knew the night it happened, knew what kind of time, you could guess kind of what time.
Why don't they make the opening big enough to...
People know what county he lives in, so it's like, at the time, it was just easy to find. So if he didn't go and blast it, it would have probably not have come out as quick because no one would have known to look for it.
Exactly. He was the one that posted, I'm single now. He actually, as soon as I left, the first thing he did was post on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram Reels.
I'm screaming at the people
footage from
taking it
inside.
serious.
So he was the one that did that, and then he quickly deleted it like soon after. But he was.
Oh my god, I can't believe you spilled
But
that.
as soon as I left, he went live, and he was saying the most horrendous
Insert clip.
things. I just want you guys to hear what he said out of his own mouth. And just, and you let me know if this is somebody that, claims to love you and care about you. It's obviously not that.
Of course, Monica.
That bitch better see one eye open. What a fucking fake ass bitch, bro. You guys don't even realize, don't even know the full fucking story. That bitch fucked me the fuck over, bro. After, you guys have to realize how fucking lucky any bitch is to be my girlfriend in general. There's no other fucking 20-year-old, 1-year-old trillionaire. Nothing.
Listen, Pipsqueak. You just might be one of the ugliest motherfuckers I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Also, why does it sound like your balls haven't fully dropped? And how does it feel that you stole $300,000 from her, and the same exact week she went and bought a $200 and something thousand car, and then that same week she left you, and you thought you ate with this, baby? You need to eat. You need to eat your Wheaties because you stopped growing. Stopped growing, Eddie.
And
And you have a micro penis.
More of her days being fucking ungrateful, miserable, and fucking just in bed, bro. She sleeps all fucking day, dog. How does she expect her life to get better? Exactly. It's like there's no other guy in the world that's gonna fucking treat her better than me. Because we didn't fight for 2 years. Our biggest fights ever in the past 2 weeks. It's like that's normal. And now she's crashing out, breaking up with me, calling the cops. Like fuck that. I don't need to be with a girl. I never
short
wanted a
dick
relationship with
man.
She's just ignoring me while she's out fucking changing her OnlyFans passwords to steal $500,000 a month. Like the fuck.
And the sad thing is, he wasn't upset that I left because he loves me, but he was just more so he was angry.
A Fruit Loops or
I
something.
took my accounts with me, and that was like a major problem. And I was like, that is the least of my
Little
worries with you
homosexual.
are my social media accounts. It's way deeper than my fucking passwords to my social
Keep tapping
media.
that screen. We're almost to
people have access
40K. Drop
anymore.
your daily heart me's.
But as soon as he went live and said all
Complete the
most
live
disgusting, loud
goal.
things
Don't be
he possibly
broke.
say about me,
That's not cute.
he started texting me and love bombing me and telling me things like, I'm so sorry, I fucked up. I want to also read the text messages.
Not Fruit Loops and Weenies.
That he had sent me that night that I had called the police, and to show you guys like the difference and what he was saying to me when he was on live versus literally 10-20 minutes after this live. He said, "Can we still talk, please, McKinley? I love
I'm
you so much. I can't never speak to you
screaming.
again. You mean the world to me. It can't end like this. You know that. I just want to hug you again. I'm so sad right now. I feel like you never."
Hey, Jackie. It's me again. I was just wondering, for someone who claims to be like just so, just the greatest at everything, and just you're so intelligent and so hardworking and you're just on top of your game. How did a thought not run through your head that your now ex-girlfriend, who literally left with the Camilla, queen of all queens, how did it not register that she has a podcast and was probably going to give her a platform to share her story if she wanted to, and at the same time simultaneously that was double. I said the same. I literally said the definition, and as simultaneously was going to rip you to fucking shreds. How did that not register? Like, you thought you did your big one on that live. Meanwhile, your little punk bitch ass is over there texting her, groveling, because you realize, like, oh God, I can't go to the club and riz any girls tonight. Can't riz no bitches. Because you don't even know how to, whatever riz is, do any of that. You get laughed at and made fun of, and girls only sleep with you, at the club or from the club because they think that you're gonna, help them in their social media career. So you lost the one girl who actually loved you for you and didn't want any of that from you because she was able to carry her own fucking weight because she's intelligent, powerful, and strong, and she's a bad motherfucker. And you were so intimidated by that, and she made you feel so small, that you tried to downplay every success that she has. And now look.
Left me. I just want to be with you, McKinley. I plan on spending the rest of my life
That's
with you.
embarrassing.
Anyone
Give
else,
a
I just
micro
wish you'd talk to me
penis,
today so none of
bitch.
this happened. Can you please just say something? Please talk to me. I can't go to sleep without speaking to you.
Oh
At least
God,
one
it
time.
keeps
Please just talk
going.
to me. I love you. And the reason I got so mad because I feel so fucking helpless, McKinley. I can't even talk to my own girlfriend no matter how hard I try. It's the worst feeling ever. I can't stop thinking about you, and it's making me go insane. Just please call me. I can't sleep until you do. So I was saying anything I can to make you come over so I can talk to you because I wanted to talk
that's
to you so
real.
badly, but nothing was working. So
My bad.
I didn't mean to. I'm so emotional.
Wait,
right now.
hold
I
on.
don't understand.
Christina, is that real? Okay, that's what I was going to. If you are someone who is in a domestic violence situation, or you know someone who is, Christina has offered a solution. I was also going to offered somewhere to start. I was also going to offer some different organizations and numbers you can call to contact somebody to try to navigate the process if you were trying to get out. No woman or man, but I am going to say specifically, no woman ever deserves this on all levels. Will you repin her comment after that? And like I said last night, and I'll say this again just because I think it's important to say, no, that's not a nationwide number, but drop a heart me before you comment and get okay. But anyway, I know that in the moment they make you feel like you are weak, and then when you do eventually get out of it, you look back and you think, how was I so weak? Only Joanna is gonna pin comments. Thank you, Christina. But enduring a situation like this, whether you stay for a really long time and endure a lot, whether you leave immediately, whatever, women are the strongest beings that have ever walked this planet. Right? They literally give birth and have periods and rule the world. But on top of that, like they have to face situations like this every single day. They're met with adversity at every single turn, always have been. We literally blame the fall of man on women. Well, some people do, but anyway, loving somebody and wanting things to work and wanting someone to be better and loving them as hard as you can so that they can, in hopes that they will be better, does not make you weak. It makes you extremely strong. It makes you extremely inspirational. It makes you extremely compassionate. It makes you extremely caring. And these are all qualities that I think almost every woman, especially the women that I have met, possess. And I just want to remind you of that if you're in that situation now, or if you were in that situation, you're not weak. Never have been, never will be, because you are a woman. Therefore, you are a badass. And you will eventually see your worth because everyone around you sees it. And that is why a lot of these men do what they do to these women, is because they see what you're capable of. And so they want to try to limit that and suppress that as much as they possibly can for as long as they possibly can. So kick that fucking little dick boyfriend in the fucking pee-pee and walk the fuck out, baby. Or call somebody like Camilla. Or call me Pookie.
I have no one else but you.
Love y'all.
Alone. And this was my response to Jack after this. I said, where do I even start?
Jack Doherty, you have a small penis and you're a
myself
homosexual.
trying to help you grow. And what makes me so sad is you never noticed how hard I tried. I put your feelings above my own. I gave you my trust and I stayed. I was so in love with you. For a very long time, I was terrified to lose you, and the thought of not having you by my side made me sick. I never imagined this moment, but I realized holding on to you was slowly killing me, and I ignored my own boundaries to make this work. I hope everything you continuously said to me and made me feel was truly how you felt. I can't look past that, but one day we'll remember the girl who loved you so much that she forgot how to love herself. You lost the girl who did everything for you and who was always there for you when no one else was. I stayed by your side even though you shot me down with your words. I stood by your side even though you didn't appreciate me. I stayed by your side and tried to understand you when I needed you and you weren't there for me. I hope you remember the times I stood by you even when things were falling apart. I would wait around for you and you treated me as if I was replaceable. The only thing I ever wanted was for you to love me the same way I loved you. But I realized it didn't matter. You assumed I'd always be around and stick by your side like I always did. I spent so long questioning my worth, doubting who I was, but it was never me that was wrong. It was the situation that was wrong. I'm taking a step back after I realized how I kept letting you disrespect me when all I ever did was love you more than I loved myself. I'm going to start focusing on things that bring me peace instead of things that bring me pain. Maybe my absence will bring me the peace my love can never do for you. I'll insert, the rest of the things he was saying. I want to...
Hold on. I want to pause this really quick. One of the things that she just said was extremely... hold on. I don't want to misquote it.
Doubting who I was, but it was never me that was wrong. It was the situation that was wrong. I'm taking a step back after I realized how I kept letting you disrespect me when all I ever did was love you more than I loved myself.
Right there. This is a common thing that a lot of women do, and it's not a bad thing. Well, I don't mean it as a dig when I say it is what I mean. It is because of how women are wired that they often do love others more than they love themselves. Because from the day that they are brought into this world, women are taught that they're less than, and that their role in life is to prop men up and make them feel important and make them feel loved and to care for the children and to care for the home and to, make things look pretty and whatever stupid things society has deemed as a woman's job. But to me, that's like one of the most beautiful things about women. There's a group of losers, fans of mine that are watching this right now and watch every single live that I do, and they like to spin this narrative that I hate women, and actually I couldn't feel more opposite than I couldn't disagree more. I think women are the most amazing, powerful things that have just ever existed. And I grew up with all sisters and a mom, no dad, no brothers, no uncles, nothing. The greatest people I've ever met in life are all women. The circle of friends and family that I have around me now are women. They are the reason that I do what I do on here. They are the reason that I am able to do what I do on here. They build me up when I am at my lowest. They pick me up when I'm at my lowest. I try to do the same for them as well. They are there no matter what. So I just want to remind all the women that are watching, because I know the majority of my following is women. I know that it's hard when you love a man, specifically, to not get kind of caught up in these situations where it ends up that they've tore you down so much and made you believe that you are none of those things. But if you ever need a reminder, I'm always here to remind you, you're a badass, you're powerful, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. You literally are the only thing in the existence of the entire world that can produce human life, or bring human life into this world. You are the backbone of our society, and don't ever forget that. Please don't. Seriously, don't ever forget that.
I'm going to start focusing on things that bring me peace instead of things that bring me pain. Maybe my absence will bring me the peace my love can never do for you. I'll insert, the rest of the things he was saying. I want to... You can pause and read it. Yeah. He said... Oh, this is one thing I want to say.
So we're going to pause and read it. Love you guys. I don't even know what to say. I never knew you felt that way, and I just wish you communicated better with me, so I know that, because whenever you get mad, you never talk to me or tell me how you feel, and it gets me more and more upset. But there's so much more in that message, and it's way deeper than that, obviously, and I couldn't be more sorry. I love you so much, McKinley, and I just want to be with you so badly. Just please call me. That's all I ask. I won't raise my voice or anything. I love you so much. I'm just so heartbroken right now. I don't know what the fuck to do, McKinley. Please just talk to me. Can we just try to call, and if you don't want to talk, you can hang up on me. That's a wild 180 from the live stream that you hosted just minutes before this, calling her a fucking bitch and saying that she'll never amount to anything in life, and you were the best thing that ever happened to her, you fucking small dick motherfucker.
Okay, so he was texting me for, a little bit, saying, he couldn't live without me. He was so heartbroken. He just wants to call me and talk to me.
You
so
have a small wiener, Jack Doherty.
Spot for me.
Small dick.
Him and answering his phone call. And it's not that I was, I saw anything like changing and like how I felt about the whole situation, but I did know like how much it was bothering him, and I still had love for him.
Sorry,
even though he treated me like this, and for some fucking reason, I was like, I want to hear what he has to say. It's like I wasn't expecting all of this to happen. I wasn't expecting, this to be the time that I'm like finally done with everything. And I decided to talk to him, and as soon as I was talking to him, like he was very nice at first, but then it started to become a lot more again, just angry and mad at me. And he asked me, he's like, well, just give me your OnlyFans password. That's all I ask. And I said, do not ask me that question. I'm not sending you anything. And he would crash out and say, why? He's like, this was your plan all along. Like, you used me. And then I hung up, crashed out. So I hung up, and he said, no, please don't do this. One more second, please. McKinley, I'm going to do something terrible to myself if you don't. Please, I can't. No way this is happening. Please, I'm begging you. McKinley, please, I'm about to drive down there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Please don't do this to me. He said, deadass about to take all my I don't give a fuck anymore. And you don't care enough about me to talk, so there's no point. I said, I'm going to call the police then. He said, just call me, please, McKinley, please don't do this to me. Otherwise, I'm doing it. Fuck this shit. I can't live like this. I can't believe I'm doing this over a girl. I just loved you so much. One last call. If you don't answer, I'm done. When you tried to kill yourself last week, it was the scariest and worst day of my life. Now I feel the same way, and you don't give a fuck. You never loved me. Oh my God, there's no way. And I said, you can't say that. I'm going to call the police. He said, just call me. That's all I ask. Don't make me myself. All you have to do is call me. Yeah, he said, please don't call the cops on me. After I got off the phone with him, and I basically, I told him, I was like, we're done. And I hung up the phone. He was, threatening. And when I wasn't reacting to
Good
that,
for her, though, for not giving
into
into that and just repeating the same thing over.
When you tried to do that, I cared, but like...
Here is something that is an excellent teaching tool, and just something that I want to highlight. When people in general behave this way, they are wanting a reaction out of you. They are wanting you to bend to their will and react the way that they want you to react. Stay calm, stand your ground, keep the boundary, and just stay to your script, right? She just kept repeating the same thing. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police. She didn't acknowledge a single other thing that he said, all the I love yous, I can't live without you, yada, yada, yada. And look, Jack Doherty still roams the earth. Imagine that. I guess small dick didn't off himself after all.
You don't. Which, I was worried about that, but I also knew, he's only saying that for me to go and see him.
He loves himself too much.
He does, and I knew that.
I just kept telling you, I was like, he's not gonna. The kid was like freaking out. She's like, is he gonna do it? I said, no, he's not.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, if you feel like he's going to do something like that, you need to call the police for his own safety.
Right.
Because you can't save him.
I know, yeah. Well, after this, he decided to just come down to where Camilla was living, which is where I was staying. someone had told him, like what Camilla was saying, he knew where I was, but he didn't know the apartment I was in. He didn't know like exactly where I was, but he knew like the area. And at the time we were renting a place at the SLS, which is like not super far from where I was at, and he was staying there in hopes that I would meet him there and talk to him. I told him that, you know, I would be down to meet up with him just for him to leave me alone. I was like, listen, Jack, we both need space. Regardless, if we talk, if we don't, I need you to just leave me alone.
He doesn't need a lot of space because
I don't want to talk to you. I was like, nothing will come out of that. That's good. Like, absolutely nothing, especially after everything that had happened, after everything that he had said. It wasn't even what I had been
almost
dealing
at
with
50K
for
taps,
the past 2 years,
y'all.
but on top of that, with what he said to me and about me online, dragging my name through the mud, as soon as I left with the police, without even getting an opportunity to just, like, even talk to him without everyone knowing, I was like, there's no saving us, Jack. You fully. Also,
there is no us.
Just come back from your girlfriend calling the cops on you. Like, that's embarrassing in a relationship in general.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she'll be back in a week, but fuck this fucking bitch. Da 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 da. It's like, bro, what? That just makes you look even worse. Like, why would you yourself post that? I know. I don't know. He was apologizing. I kind of sent him like a clip that I had seen, and it was of him saying, you know, he's excited to be single. He was sick of fucking the same pussy, and he's excited to go get 1,000 bodies and all this stuff. Mind you, this is literally like 20 minutes before he starts texting me that he loves me and like doesn't want me to leave him. So anyways, I end up going to bed. We're talking here and there. I'm going to insert like all the screenshots so you guys can pause to read just the stuff that's kind of like in the middle of it. And again, I did have weak points where I was like, I do love you. Like, I love you. I thought it was love. And in his mind, I don't think it was love. I think, you know, if, you know, I was a different person, he probably would have treated me the same way. I think he had love for me to like, I guess the extent of how he could love. Like I don't think he's capable of it, but I don't know. I did have weak moments. But I ended up texting him, and I was just like, all I do is like try to hear him out, and it's always him and how he's feeling, and he needs me right now. But what he wasn't realizing was what I needed was to just be away. And I was like, I just wish you would take in consideration, like, in order to save anything, you have to like validate my feelings and just know that this is what I need in order to make anything work if you wanted to. Right. I knew space and leaving each other and like just not seeing each other would help in all angles, and I felt like that was needed. So he said, I didn't mean that at all. I say the stupidest shit ever when I'm mad. I regret saying that to you more than anything. Please don't feel like I wish I never dated you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You say the stupidest shit always.
You truly mean the world to me. It hurts me so much knowing how bad I hurt you. I never meant to hurt you like this. All I ever want to do is to make you happy. I love seeing your smile on your face. You're the most beautiful girl in the world, and I don't want anyone else. You're my other half, and I can't live without you. And I said, I don't think you meant to hurt me, Jack. I just wish you took me more seriously. He said, I will take you more seriously. I'll stop making all my stupid jokes. I'll never call you a bad name, and I'll never hurt you again. I promise. I'll never hurt you again.
So you're admitting that you hurt her?
It flopped. Yeah, I knew. Just admission.
Yes, yes.
Like, I'll never hurt you again. I know I did, but I'll never do it again.
I know I keep stopping it, and I know I did this last night with Camilla, because I don't think that she gets the credit she deserves when she does these interviews and the way that she handled this one specifically. Camilla is one of the most intelligent, understanding, what's the word, like intuitive, like she just gets it. She just gets it, and she just knows. She's away with the words and delivery, and super empathetic. Just everything wrapped into one. Like I can't believe she came into my live last night. I'm so honored to have ever like even shared a space with her, and I'm so honored to do things moving forward. Because what a badass, man. Intuitive. Like, what a badass.
And so you're admitting you did. Yeah. You know, and people are in the situations, obviously, like me saying I flopped. It's like, that's him gaslighting me. It's like, I know what you just did. I can see it on my arm.
It was, right, Elle? It was dope.
I even get in mindsets. I'm like, did it happen? I'm like, yes, it did absolutely fucking happen.
It was cool for it to happen organically like that. That was what was crazy.
So, you know, we're talking back and forth again. My last text to him was him saying, hey, the maid told me your parents are coming by tomorrow to pick up your stuff. Do you think you can come with them so we can have one last conversation? I said, I'm not comfortable talking right now. He said, what do you mean not comfortable? We spent every day of the last 2 years together, and I'm just asking for a simple conversation for closure. This is so not you, McKinley. It's breaking my heart. I really loved and cared for you more than anyone on this planet. You're the only one that really saw that, because I never like to show my emotions to people, especially my loving side. This is so not you. What? Submissive? Right. Like submitting to your false promises? Mm-hmm. Not running back. This is so not like you. Not running back to me when I cry wolf. Like, this is so not like you to not believe me. This is so not like you to not fall under my spell and into being controlled again. This is so not like you, McKinley. No, it's just that you never knew me.
Yeah.
That part.
He never did.
That part.
I do want to add here, like, given that the first response when he did get the police escort.
Wrong. You know what I also love is that you can see her consciously go to say something and then catch herself, not because of her, she doesn't want to offend Jack or say the wrong thing about any of that. It is because she is so aware and so mindful of the person sitting next to her that she doesn't want to make them feel any worse than they already do, and that is
was to
can't
put a
teach
camera in
that.
her face and just
Can't
humiliate
teach
her
it.
online. This is where I guess we can segue into the legal stuff, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
McKinley's parents were really worried about him. Clearly, he was showing that he was going to defame her online. He was going to show up to where she was allegedly at. So we had a conversation where we were like, well, they brought up to McKinley, I think you need to get a restraining order on him, just so he doesn't keep showing up to where you are and trying to talk to you and trying to put a camera in your face and look how fucking stupid she is, or look at her at the club, she's not heartbroken over me. His actions are so predictable because it's it's happened before. He showed us he's gonna put a camera in your face. He showed us he's gonna show up to where you're at. He showed us he's gonna say crazy things to you. So it's the next step would be if we just decided to, you just decided to move on and never speak to him again. He was going inevitably to try and show up to where you are.
Yeah.
So
I'm still dealing with that to this day, even with the restraining order, sadly.
Yeah.
So I am glad that I ended up doing that. It was very important.
I was there. I was like, you should do it. I didn't force you to do it, but I really advised you to because I know how much worse it could be when you're just trying to live your life and we're out and about and just pulls up, put a camera in your face. That shouldn't be your healing journey. That shouldn't be a part of your healing journey. Regardless of, now we are in the process. I say we because we're in this together.
That part.
I am your support system. You have so many people that have your
I
back.
love her, man.
Yeah, we are currently
I love her.
dealing with it in court, and I think by the time you see this,
it's either granted.
the permanent restraining order is either granted or not. But regardless of that, I don't believe a judge dictates your story. I don't think, regardless of what one judge says, it doesn't dictate your truth.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
in the
I'm
process,
at peace with it.
yeah, and I'm glad, and that's the biggest part is after the breakup, I think there was regardless of him love bombing you and then the restraining order, there were so many things that happened, and one of the first things that happened, it's not funny. I just got back from a trip. Where were we at? Where did we go? We came back from a trip and we got a knock on the door.
She's interviewed several people.
I just got back from a trip, and this was I'd say.
Oh, I don't know, Kim.
I would say McKinley stayed. Let's backtrack. You stayed with me for a week or two, maybe 2 weeks. Her parents flew down, and she ended up making her decision and getting her own place. And it's an absolutely beautiful place, and something that you were proud of, which was such an amazing achievement. And I love your place. It's absolutely gorgeous. So her parents came down. She ended up moving out, and I don't know. I kind of liked having you there. I was I loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could just go and
and we were spilling some tea.
So we had to debrief everything that happened.
Yeah, it was craziness.
So in the midst of that, she got her own place. I ended up going to New York for the Met, and I came back the same night, and it was kind of late. I don't know. It was kind of late at night, and I get a knock on my door, and it's lady as fuck. Who? And mind you, every time someone was let up to our apartment, we would get a call, and we didn't get a call. So we open the door, and it's this guy, really just normal looking guy, not in a uniform, nothing. Maybe has a badge. I didn't even see it. He goes, is Camilla here? And Owen's yeah. And I'm I go to them hello. Look at my pajamas. And he's yeah, you've been served. Oh wait, can I see the video?
So I have this election summons for you. I have to search.
What is this?
So the information is here. That's the place. And that's you, Camila.
Okay.
You have 20 calendar days to respond.
Thank you.
And then the rest of the information is in there. You can read it.
Oh.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one. It's not funny. It's really not funny.
It's just actually insane.
It's not funny. It's actually it's comically fucking insane.
No,
it's
not
so
in
fucking
here
insane.
anymore. Damn
But
it.
I don't know. So I knock on the door, and this guy's yo, are you Camilla? I'm yeah. He's you have been served. And I think my exact words go, are you serious? And I'm half laughing, half about to cry, because I'm I can't, bro was not in uniform. If I remember correctly, bro was not in uniform. And I go, oh, you're serious? He goes, yeah. Bro's smiling, it was not for real. He's yeah, I just need you to sign here. I was wait a damn minute.
Yeah.
My first lawsuit? Stop.
You're for what?
I'm for what? Right. So anyways, look at, he's happy as hell to be there. Cheesing like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
I shook his hand. He says I'm sorry. Walks away. So
Oh my God.
I'm
Yes.
sitting there.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm
And I'm
trying to.
wait a damn fucking minute.
Yeah.
This is. Anyways, so I get this lawsuit, and I'm fucking staring at him. Wait, what's going on? Lo and behold, Jack Doherty sues me, right? And I
Thanks,
can actually
Kara.
read you exactly what it was for, and this is where shit gets fucking nuts. I am in just utter. I don't think I even called you first. Okay. I don't have the original lawsuit, but he sued me. The lawsuit was for tortious interference. He basically had sued me for taking McKinley as his client. So you can even look up the lawsuit online. It has been dismissed as that is not what the fuck I did. Shout out Perry Law in New York, an amazing firm. He was suing me because he believed that the time he saw the body cam footage, in his mind he goes, oh, okay, Camilla did all of this.
Yeah, she's behind it. She's the reason why.
She's the reason McKinley left, because clearly Camilla wanted to manage her OnlyFans. This is and he was like, now I get it. So he sued me. And it's hilarious because it just further, like, I don't think he understands how it further proves our point of how he views women.
Yeah.
And how he projected how he would react on me.
And it also goes to show what he thought of me. He thinks I'm too dumb and I'm not able to do this by myself.
Like, he really belittled what he was like, my McKinley would never. Like, she's too stupid.
Right.
She's too fucking dumb to ever, like, which is disgusting. Like, I hope you know that that's not true at all. So he basically sues me saying that I am now managing McKinley and taking her a percentage of her income, which is fucking disgusting, because in a moment of such trauma and vulnerability, to know that that's something that he would have done is gross. It just further proves my point. You see her as a client. You saw her as a client, not as a girlfriend. You saw her as a money opportunity, not as an opportunity to fall in love and build an empire with the love of your life.
And that was from the beginning. It was all
so
that.
The lawsuit just goes to show, like, it proves everything in a way. Like, it proves exactly the way he thinks, and the people around him, and the attorneys and he's hired that enable his bullying, like, a frivolous fucking lawsuit. Like, it's just a bullshit suit that I had to fight. And I wrote a very beautiful, or my attorneys wrote a very beautiful letter, in which I don't know if it's public record or not, but we sent the letter to his attorneys, and we never really got a response back. The only ever notice I ever got was from my attorneys let me know, like, hey, we sent the letter. It's a 30-page letter, fucking beautifully written. And we get a call, like, maybe 10 days later, and he filed for a motion to dismiss. So, easy win.
W.
W's in the chat.
There you go.
As you can see here, he didn't even bother letting his attorneys to let us know that the motion to dismiss has been placed or whatever. So that was an awkward, like, month of my life to kind of have to fight that. And then he did try and come after me for it's called the demand of arbitration, right? That was called, which is because I exited my business with him and I did my own business with Owen. He felt entitled to the money that I was making on my OnlyFans, given that I previously worked with him. So he was demanding. I think his demand was like $500,000. What was it? Anyways, he demanded for a percentage of my OnlyFans back because he felt it was unjust the way that I left things. Mind you, I hadn't been working with him for like a year.
So you had your whole thing going by, like, the Bob House had no involvement.
I can see.
Yeah, it made absolutely no sense. So he dismissed that as well. During this process of fighting the lawsuit and things like that, you received your demand of arbitration, and you were also fighting the restraining order currently.
Yes, ongoing.
Which, wishing you the best. I appreciate your support, and I love you so much. And in the midst of all of this, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about kind of the new people involved.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a reason we've been so quiet, and this is the exact reason. And we obviously are your best friends, like me, Julia, Andy, Owen, we're your best friends, and we see everything, so every time you hurt, we hurt. And I think that it's important to touch on the fact that even after the breakup, the bullying and harassing didn't stop.
Yeah, it got bad online, and with him, not as much, just because I do have that, pending restraining order on him, but his employees and the girls he works with just harassing me and bullying me online continuously, even after 6 months of me leaving the situation.
There are a lot of clips that I want to insert, so you can, really... Yeah, we're going to insert some clips here of just the most vile shit that these women who, in my opinion, like, are judging a situation off of one side, and I don't think it's fair for them to have an opinion on you or anything that you've ever...
I've never met them, so I don't know.
Insert the clips here of just the most disgusting things you've ever heard. Who says I only been with him for a month? Maybe I was a side chick. Maybe he was cheating on McKinley with me. The world will never know. Let's stop. Can't expose ourselves. Except for McKinley so quick, because she's a fake ass bitch, bro. She wants to lie about Jack, bro. How about you speak the fucking truth?
She also said that she had a restraining order on him. She claims false abuse. Like,
I just went through because it's everything we said about him was cap.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly why he never went through.
Look at him.
She literally seeks attention. Like, this girl literally seeks attention. It's embarrassing. Like, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah. I also
Look at her.
The fact that,
y'all could never.
Not even within a month of us, breaking up.
Rielson's a cunt.
He did find a new girlfriend for his online, I guess, persona. I don't know if it was anywhere close to, like, what, him and I went through. I do believe there was a certain point in time where Jack and I did love each other, and it was good, and I fell in love with him. But I felt like it was
again, for him, just outside looking in and just knowing how he operates, I knew that whoever he had after was just kind of like used as a placeholder, and also like me leaving. Okay, it's very obvious. We have the same exact hair. He called her Timu McKinley.
I wanted to ask you a really important question.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah. And she just got out of surgery, and she has another surgery tomorrow. So
I don't think he even
I
likes
believed her
women.
that. I was like after everything that he had put me through, which is so serious, it's still a joke
that's
to you.
why
And
he's
like
so mean
that,
to
I
them.
had to deal with that, and like all these things in my comments of this girl
'Cause he
talking about me and
resents
not knowing
them
who I
and
am.
is angry at himself.
That girl is a liar. She's
For being a homosexual fudge packer. Likes it in his
Whatever
asshole.
she's saying on her little podcast, he made me do this.
Do only fair.
You made me do that. Liar. Yes, she is. McKinley is a liar. She did. Watch her podcast. She's a liar.
Stop saying that McKinley kissed Oblivion. I bet there's
Oblivion kissed a hoe? Oh my god, that's so fucking shocking.
I bet you if I see her in person, like she would literally run the opposite direction.
She doesn't own this hairstyle. I'm sorry. Like she literally goes out with this hairstyle.
Guys, Galaxy, please.
And him using the fact that we had the same
Now
hair
he wants to
say,
be
you know,
her L. I'm
McKinley
screaming.
2.0 or like I found a new McKinley. Like it made me so uncomfortable. Also, it's like you can't heal, and I couldn't heal. And I mean, really, so many people like you know, the new girlfriend, and then like
That
she
part,
paired up
Sammy.
with people who also hated you.
I
And
don't
it's
know
like,
who that
okay,
is,
now it's
Alyssa.
Christy and Claire against you, and it's like at some point though, it's like let her go, like let her heal. But I also want to insert clips here too on the repetitive cycle that he also puts Christy through.
Hey, stop! No! Oh, just close. Dude, look how they... She doesn't press enough hand on her. Let's go.
Chrissy, Jack told me you should have whacked. And because she was better.
That's definitely.
That's why I didn't watch your ass. Your ass got kicked to the curb.
Oh my god. You're seeing me first night on this boat right here. Thank you.
Oh my god, wait, that was a crazy collab.
Oh, better.
Yeah.
It's time to get pregnant again.
I think they broke up in like May, right? Ish.
That's what I'm saying. You better fall for it again, bro. Another guy's like, oh, you think I'm disrespectful, and another guy meets you. Like,
You're
so nice
built
people.
like a fucking middle schooler. Shut up.
We all are. You meet the real us.
March? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks familiar. Everything is just
Hey,
so
Siri.
oddly familiar, and that's something that I also called. I literally told you. Did I not?
When
You did.
did
You're like, he's
McKinley,
you're
Richardson,
like, very
and Jack
predictable. I know
Doherty
what he's gonna
break
do.
up?
When you break up and he realizes it's over, he's going to move on, try to get you jealous with a new girl. He's gonna do all these things
May
he did, like with you in the beginning,
2025.
and then it's all gonna just. But it'll be faster. You told me it would be faster. It wouldn't be as like a slow burn, like 2
Nope,
years of us
May.
dating. It wasn't that. It was very, very. I was like, it's gonna be like literally.
Nope, you were wrong. I was right.
Yeah. It's
Apologize
super
in the
fast
chat.
romance, and, watch him,
And tell me
the
that
first
I'm right and
couple
I'm the
falling in
king
love,
and
it's
I'm
like, I know it hurt.
all
I know
knowing
it.
and all
I know, like,
powerful.
empathize meant-
Tell
if
me.
it hurt, it'd be weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think it just shows exactly the intention behind why he brought in Christy. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I feel awful. I feel awful for this girl. Like, I don't think she even knows the full capacity of how she's being treated and how it's so similar to what, not the extent, but like in the beginning of, there's a clip of her,
Classic.
she's like, you were so sweet in the beginning, Jack. Like, you took me to dinner
Don't.
and you opened the door for me. And I literally watched that and my throat, like,
No, I
like
got
I got a
chills.
lump in my throat and I was like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I really hope that she gets out before it gets any worse.
Don't.
Before the financial dominance,
Do it.
before all of that. Because at the end of the day, the people who are just doing all the talking and all the chirping, like, they want to be heard the most.
Yeah.
Like, these people are just seeking
No.
to be
they're
validated
not.
by him. They're bullying you because they want to make him laugh. They want to make him. Right, she's on my side. There's loyalty. There's loyalty, and it's like I
Fuck
don't
y'all,
think these girls
bro.
truly feel that way. Like I know what they've said about you, and I know I've seen it, but it's like I don't think they truly
truly
even
mean it
know
either. I know.
what they're saying, and I don't think they truly. I think they might feel hurt. I think Claire specifically might feel hurt that like you left so abruptly. And like it was such a sudden break, and it was. I think she feels hurt by the fact that you guys probably weren't as close as
See,
friends.
Classic,
but
what did I
couldn't
tell
even be a friend
you?
Yourself, let alone a friend to anyone else, let alone a friend. You know what I'm saying? So I think her way.
This will be
of
on
showing
Reddit
you
and
she's
clipped.
hurt is
It'll be their
from
next
McKinley.
17 live
McKinley's never
streams.
befriended me. She's this, she's that. But I think it gets to a point where I think she took it like a
Way to
little
go,
too far.
Classic.
And like
She did, and now it's like
No dinner for you.
she kind of just hates me to hate me, but I do know that she's not happy, and if you're watching this right now, and I'll talk directly to you, I think the conversations you would have with me about how unhappy you are in the situation and how much it makes you feel like shit and mistreats you, degrades you, disrespects you on camera, you can get out of it. And I never
That
in a
part.
million years want anyone to go through that ever, even if you have a negative opinion on me, if you think I was a bad friend. You always bring up, she brings up all the time that I texted her and Michelle about apologizing about being a bad friend. But what she's not talking about is when I said that, I said, I'm so sorry I haven't been a good friend to you because of what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through. How can I be a good daughter? How can I be a good friend? How can I be good to myself when I'm dealing with such horrible things? Like, I wasn't an amazing friend. I couldn't just go hang out and go to the mall with her. That's kind of what I was talking about. But like, there was never any bad blood with any of those people. It was just like they decided to take this stand when I wasn't ready to talk about it with anybody, and I guess I don't want her to feel like she's
you know, in this situation forever. You might think that there's no way to get out of a situation. You feel stuck, but I know how you felt when you would talk to me, and I stand by that. I know that's
What
how
do
she
you
feels
mean,
deep down. So that's
Kim?
why I don't take anything she says personally, because I know it's not true. I know that she's dealing with a lot of shit, and she's still
I know,
involved in
Alyssa.
it. Yeah, she's still involved. Just the way you guys show it is differently. Like she's, you know what I mean? Like, but hurt people. They do, and they talked about, you know, really hard things.
Snowflakes in the chat. Snowflakes in the chat.
As well, with this clip that is about to play.
Oh, that's the emoji that I'm using.
I mean, I know something about that.
Cause we're snow queens. We love to do snow, baby.
Should I talk about, if we want to talk about pregnancies?
I love the
Wait, I know something. Milkmaid told me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That girl's nutty on me.
Stand in solidarity and add it to your name. Do a bump.
Should I say? Should we talk about pregnancies?
This clip is so
Yeah, Kim.
fucked up. I know. Like, I was a mess for days. For that to be a joke, for it to be a
Yes,
laughing
Lisa.
matter is that is disgusting. And since they won't do it, I am so sorry. And I know I've apologized. I am so unbelievably sorry that these two women don't understand how fucked that can be to a woman. How it completely changes the brain, like your brain chemistry when you go through something like that. It's not a fucking joke. It's not, yeah. Like, that clip right there absolutely that broke my heart, like, as your friend. Like, that absolutely, I was like, what in the fucking hell do you have to, how hurt do you have to be inside to say that on live? Yeah, I know. To out someone's very personal trauma? Yeah. And you know what's, I find a little, it's fucked up but almost ironic in this situation. Like, when Logan and Claire were dating, Jack also exploited the trauma that Claire went through and Logan went through for abuse. Absolutely, yeah. And I think that it just also shows a repetitive cycle of, like, the streaming, and anyone that was in a relationship or anything that could have went south, it was turn the cameras on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So every time it was always. Claire, you've dealt with it before. You know how it feels, and it just sucks to see you do it to someone else. But yeah, I also do want to talk about his family and, like, the horrible text messages I received from his mother. I know that one major thing that I feel like I wanted to add, and why I stayed in the situation too, is it wasn't just, you know, dealing with him, but his enabling family.
I love Camilla. She came to my live last night.
Not the best in Jack. They've never seen him act this way.
And I think she's a badass.
His manly side.
Badass.
He would always text me, and I'll insert a few screenshots that his dad had sent me. Just trying to get Jack off of the Adderall. That was something they were very, very worried about. They would all.
I don't know if was she gonna read it?
So come to me and be like, you know, I know Jack is this way, but, like, trust me, like, he's an amazing guy, like, good heart. So that was another reason why I had stayed. But
no.
When I broke was this way, but, like, trust.
Let me read it. This is from Jack's dad. I'm sending this to you privately. Well, not private anymore. Hoping you can press Jack also. Kim T, I've started uploading all of my lives to YouTube, so it is up on YouTube already. The last couple of days are. And they will always be from now on, as long as the live stream does not get taken down. I'm sending this to you privately, hoping you can press Jack also to quit these items below. I'll have Michael delicately press Jack also. Hope all is well. Jack, I'm begging you to stop taking the Adderall, drinking so much Prime, and smoking a tremendous amount of pot. What is he, a fucking child? Drinking so much Prime, taking Adderall, and smoking a tremendous amount of pot. What is he, fucking 15 years old? Like, is this a joke? And also, no wonder he's fucking violent towards women. His name should have been fucking, like, Kyle or Chad. And, like, what, he gets a little too hyped up on Addy and fucking energy drinks? Like, what the hell? You look and sound way off these days. You were insanely talented and successful way before you introduced the poisons above into your body. Get help, reach out, or I'll fly down and we can go motocross riding, to the gym. Yeah, because that'll solve it. Fucking Mark. Bicycle riding to keep you busy for a couple of weeks until you get over the addiction before your body really starts to shut down.
Like, he's an amazing guy, like, good heart. So that was another reason why I had stayed. But when I broke up with him, I got really bad text messages from his mom.
What is Prime?
His family has been through the craziest shit. It's not.
Oh, no.
The mom and the dad and Jack even would talk to me about certain things, but.
What is Prime? Oh, no. No.
I can't even believe that a human being could, like, possibly say these things.
Too many devices. Too many devices.
She said, I'm against abortions. How could you kill the baby in your body? You're sick. I was your age.
Oh, she's
and
reading
I'm
it.
poor, not having
She's
anybody
reading
like
it.
you and brought my daughter into this world. You're disgusting. Trust me, I
Fuck
will bring you
Jake
to the
Paul.
world who you are. And you're gonna go down.
Hold on,
You
look,
killed
this is
that life.
important.
You killed life. That's a crime. You always wanted to are. I was your age on April 2nd. Trigger warning.
This is a text from
just,
his mom.
Disgusting. I can't even believe a human being could like possibly say these things to somebody. She said, I'm against abortions. How could you kill the baby in your body? You're sick. I was your age and I'm poor, not having any.
Hey, Anna. So I'm going to feed into my fans over there their narrative about me and just say, you're a fucking cunt.
Money like you and
it's her fucking body. Mind your business.
Trust me, I will bring you to the world who you are. You're going to go down. You killed that life. You killed life. That's a crime.
It wasn't a life, dum-dum.
You always want to be a whore. You always want to be. You're a fucking...
Read a fucking book. Google's free, stupid.
Fucking to kill the baby. And I said, why are you saying these things to me? She said, because you killed the life in your body. I don't respect people like that. I was your age, 24, with no money and brought my daughter to our life. Jack treats you like gold. I see all the TikToks. You're always drunk and you fight with him. Trust me, I will go after you. No one will disrespect my son. How could you call the police and say Jack is violent? How could you? You're an unstable, sick person. Trust me, I will get you down. Maybe he said on a text message, I'm going to smash your car. I'm going to punch you in the face. He was upset, and I don't blame him to say that. Whatever you've done to him, I'll protect him from now on. And trust me, if you get closer to Jack, I'll arrest you. I said, please stop texting me. And he said, you got that? She said, you got... Blame him to say that. Whatever you've done to him, I'll protect him from now on. Maybe he said on a text message, I'm going to smash your car. I'm going to punch you in the face. He was upset, and I don't blame him to say that. Whatever you've done to him, I'll protect him from now on. And trust me, if you get closer to Jack, I'll arrest you. I said, please stop texting me. And he said, you got that? She said, you got that 100%. So I just want y'all to know, like, that is the...
I beg your finest pardon. I don't blame him for saying that to you. Oh, hell nah! Whoop all their asses. Mark 2 for his dumbass fucking shit about Prime and Adderall and weed.
And throughout the entire relationship, I tried to take care of her because I would witness her chugging alcohol in our house. And I know that was a huge problem for her and why I felt for the whole family also, because I knew what he had came from. And those text messages are just so fucking nasty. Like, I couldn't believe that came out of a grown woman's mouth, especially a woman. So, again, it's I'm not just dealing with Jack. I'm dealing with his enablers. I'm dealing with his family members, people that he works with. It's been hard. I'm 6 months. It's been 6 months since I broke up with him. I'm still healing. I'm in therapy. I'm learning a lot about myself, and things that I never knew about myself either, and like why I was put in this situation. I'm just trying to, obviously this will never happen to me ever again, but I just trying to understand like why I was able, to put myself in this situation, why I was able to see at all times, like, the positive in things when it was so bad. Like, I'm trying to figure those things out, and it's a work in progress. Like, I'm still not fully healed. It'll take a while, but this is, like, my first step and, into closure and healing is just talking about it. And it means the world to me that, I'm able to, and, like, you gave me this opportunity, Camilla. I don't know what the fuck I would do without you, bitch. Like, I truly, you were my savior, like, in a time I, like, needed it, and it sounds so dramatic, but it's just, like, I've never felt that low in my fucking life. Like, my self-confidence was gone. I was insecure about everything. I felt like shit constantly, but you were, like, the only fucking person I could see, and just, like, you'd make everything feel like it went away. And I don't know, like, you and I, like you said, like, we would see each other from time to time, but that's how you always were for me. No matter if I knew what you were doing yesterday or last week, like, I was, like, I just felt that connection towards you, and words can't describe. Like, I know God works in mysterious ways, and I just remember meeting you for the very first time and just loving you and talking to you about our futures and saying, like, I'm so excited for your future. I'm so excited to, like, see how everything plays out. I feel like you and I were in both situations where, like, we were still trying to figure life out, like, at that age especially, and just looking back and seeing how things have played out, I couldn't be more happy with how it ended. But yeah, I love you so much.
I love you. I want you to know, like, you saved yourself. I want you to know, like, a lot of women, unfortunately, it breaks my heart, and, like, I obviously have, like, my own story, but I'm just not ready to, it's been years, and I'm not ready to share it, but, like, I'm so unbelievably proud of you, and I don't think you hear that enough. Like, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of the way it takes a strong-ass woman to go up against someone, especially on social media. It takes someone who's resilient and determined and confident. Like, he didn't take that from you. He just dimmed you, but it never went away. Yeah. You are incredibly bright. You have such a beautiful soul. You inspire so many people that you don't even know. You inspire me. You are so strong. And regardless of what the judge says, I know this is going to release after the court date, but, like, regardless of what that judge says, like, she or he does not define you.
Joanna, will you send me a private message on Discord and just put 31454?
It does not define your truth. It doesn't define the woman you're going to be. It doesn't define what happened to you. She cannot tell you, or he cannot tell you, what did and did not happen to you. You are so strong, and so many women don't make it out. They don't.
I know.
They don't. And that just goes to show, like, that is the reason. Like, I want to not make a single dollar off of this episode. I'm not going to monetize off of someone's trauma. I've never wanted to monetize off of your story. It is your story to tell. And from the beginning, like I said, that it is not my story to tell. It is your story to tell. And this is not your end. This is barely even your beginning. I can't express how much I love you and how proud I am, because so many women don't make it out alive, or they just settle. And it breaks my heart.
I know. No, I was almost there. I love you
so much.
And you're so strong.
Thanks.
And I think, people go through, like, you went through something and you may have not gotten, justice or talked about it on a platform, but you going through that, you were so fucking strong and you helped me. And I feel like, things happen. And, like, we're now able to, like, have a platform and talk about these things and hopefully save a lot of women's lives. And hopefully you can realize, the abuse, if it's happening, you're confused,
Jennifer?
and, like, you're in a very confused state. And we can, find similarities in my story and just realize you're not alone, and you deserve you deserve so much better than what you're, the cards you're being dealt. I knew that, I know my worth, and I knew my worth, but it was so eroded over time, and it happened just like that. You don't even realize it's happening, and you don't know it's happening until, you see people saying, like, you're not you've changed, like, you don't look the same, you're not the same. And I'm just happy that I'm finally, I am growing into the person that a stronger version of myself before Jack. I was a version of myself before him, and now I am getting back to that version, but just so much stronger. And he didn't weaken me. He tried, and I'm so thankful that I am out of it, and life has only gotten so much brighter. I'm not gonna lie, like, the day that I left, I even felt like the weight just lifted off of me, and I just felt free. I felt lighter, and there's so much more to life. I'm now realizing, like, I'm having so much fun traveling the world with you and Julia and Andy, and just, living out my early 20s and not, being in a situation like that. I'm so thankful. And I'm so thankful for everyone that has been so supportive of me too. Like, thank you guys for showing your support without knowing my side of the story. Like, that means the fucking world to me. The overwhelming amount of support that I was shown, I couldn't even log onto my phone and go on social media that whole week. But when I did go on my phone and I realized how many people were there for me, and so many women were like, wow, you inspired me to leave my abusive boyfriend. Like, this reminds me of my situation. Like, I would read everyone's comment, and I was just like, wow, like, this did do good. Like, it wasn't just saving me, it was saving a lot of people. And I just can't thank you guys enough, and I love you guys so much for being there and being behind me. And I'm very happy and glad to share my story with you guys, and hopefully if anyone needs it, they can hear it. And that's what I'm happy about. I'm very, very happy.
I'm happy you're happy.
I'm happy.
I like seeing you happy. I like the side of you. No more crying.
I know.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, guys, we've waited by the time you see this, we've waited a lot longer. What, 7 months, 8 months?
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
It's 7 months to tell her story. I ask you to be patient, be open-minded, keep an open heart when you're listening to this story. I do want to end this in kind of a funny way. I do have my predictions on how I think this is going to end for us.
Yeah, sadly.
I do believe I would like to call and that Jack Doherty will be suing either me or McKinley. I think it's funny. I think if I add this in here and then they go check the county's website, and if there's a lawsuit,
Right. Yeah.
under LLC.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. It's not funny, but I'm just, it's a prediction because I predict.
He's predictable.
It's a thing. Yeah, look out to see if he's going to sue us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, McKinley, for coming. I love you.
Thank you
so
for
strong.
having me. I love you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to click the link when you see it and donate if you can. Donate what you can, what is in your heart to give. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Be miserable until you're dead.
What about a bump break before I give my final thoughts on that and get me, yeah? I think so. It's a Saturday night. It's a Saturday night, brother. I ain't got kids, About to smash an 8-ball. Do well. Yeah. bump break. Cheers, everybody. And then I will do some final thoughts and wrap up in that part. Do-do-do. Zow. Oh, yeah, she's feeling alive, honey. Why is my phone going down? She's feeling alive. Hey, Joanna, did you hear what I said earlier? I don't think so, huh? I didn't receive a private DM from you. You little fake bitch. You little fake bitch. It's okay. It's alright. I don't even know if Joanna's in here. Classic, can you send me a private DM with 3:14:25? So 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 25 seconds. Pull my little shorts down. Why is that mod abuse? They get paid. Well, some of them do. It's crazy, Joanna, that you just responded to Kim T, yet you ignored me twice when I just asked you to do something. So you will be dealt with. You'll be dealt with. I just want to make that very clear. You will be dealt with. Bitch. My hair eats down, honey. Eats down, honey. And I don't care if you don't like it, because it's not your hair. Yeah, T-Talk. Yeah. I need you to go sit in a just a room with no noise, no TV, no nothing, and just do some meditating, because baby, when I say you have been on one tonight. No, you mean well. I did one last time. Girl, you weren't born like that. Shut the fuck up. That's that Adderall. You see what it did to Jack Door? It creeps in that mind and makes you think you're something you're not. Christina, not the pills. What the fuck is the pill? Oh, is that for Josh? Is that because I forced my husband to steal from a pharmacy for me, so he would lose his pharmaceutical license? Oh, Christina said it's Saturday nights. Oh, that's right, Mama. Aren't you a school teacher? Yes, Kim, go change your name right now. Everybody who wants to show their support in that way. Snowflakes in their name. We are the snow. So do we ever figure out how to get that back to me? Joanna, you have still now ignored me 3 different times. So there will be no bag for you. Kim, I was just joking. You don't have to do that. Thank you guys for those who got to watch all of it. If you missed the first parts of this, thank you, Classic, for taking care of that, since Joanna's apparently probably high. If you haven't already, please drop your daily heart knees. that's, oh, that is this thing. Hit it, and then it'll open up a thing. Complete those, go back in, hit claim on everything. If you can't do your daily heart me, that's okay. I don't know what's going on, but wish you well. I'm just kidding. No. Make sure you hit the follow button. Also, I have 2 other backup accounts. Shelby says, I have 4 accounts. Shelby says so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. T-Talk. Oh my God. T-Talk, by this point, all those galaxies you sent, you could have did one of my big live goals. Fake as fuck. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, me love. That was a lot. That was a lot to like hear, and then it was just a lot. Like, it's a lot to process. I'm screaming. And if you were watching this and you are living in this type of experience, or something similar, or you know somebody, remember what I said. You are not weak. You are not wrong. You are not less than. You are not any of those things that individual is trying to convince you of. And you're not doing this alone. You don't have to do this alone. I'm going to be making a video, a more in-depth video, where I sit down and kind of do more of what I do when I pause, but straight through. And then I'm going to also put some resources in the video for women and men who are going through a domestic violence situation and aren't really sure where to start, or where they can reach out to, or they don't feel comfortable with people they know, or whatever the reason may be. I'm screaming. The chat says bless you. Josh, the chat says bless you. Oh, he said, oh, thank you. Never mind. But I want to say just again quickly about the 2 of them. One, McKinley is extremely thank you, Sabrina's merit. Oh, thank you, AP. I appreciate you. Guys, stop. I hate that McKinley had to go through this in life. I really do. I hate that any woman does, but I hate that any woman does, or any person does, but you know, watching this is so just heartbreaking. But I want to point out what I pointed out, if y'all remember, when we started part 1 the other day, 2 days ago. And if you remember, just moments in, I paused it. Right, we were like a couple minutes in, and actually, I want to see if anybody remembers. So what was the first thing I said about McKinley after just a couple of minutes of listening? If you were there, I just want to see if anybody remembers. This isn't like a test and whatever. The fuck do you mean T-Talk? Well, what I had said in that first part, just moments in, was, it feels like, for me, and now I am certain, that what we just listened to is not only McKinley's truth, it is the truth. Although you can tell that she is still in pain and grieving and not entirely, you know, confident in herself. She stuck to the facts. There was never any moments of hesitation, of trying to think of what she had to say, because when you're telling the truth, you don't have to think about what to say, right? Because it happened. So you're not making it up. Yeah. For, let's see, we'll say a little over 5 hours of what we got to see that wasn't cut. She was the same all the way through. The entire way through. And it's not that I needed that to convince me of anything, but like, I think that is very telling in this situation, especially if you've seen any of those clips that they had put in there, but if you saw them in their entirety of Jack, you know, on live streams and, you know, what these other people have said about her and trying to discredit her and degrade her and blah, blah, blah. You know, oftentimes, and this is something that I personally have experienced and am kind of experiencing now with my fan club, is that some people think that because they are, you know, they're screaming the loudest, or they're like the most angry and, you know, whatever, that that makes them the most believable and makes them the truth teller or whatever. And oftentimes that is a very telltale sign of someone who is lying, because they feel the need to overdo it in order to convince people around them that they're telling the truth. They have to do live after live after live, like they've done to her, where they just repeat the same things over and over and over again. Sound familiar? You know, and they call her names and they tell her, they say she's lying, and they just keep repeating it over and over and over again. And it's live after live after live. And I'm so proud of her for, and I'm sure Camilla played a huge role in that, but I'm so proud of her for sitting down on that couch and feeling powerful and feeling comfortable enough to tell her story, and stand up to someone who a lot of people are afraid to stand up to. I'm hoping that it will empower. I don't know, Joanna, you have to put that in the main chat. Empower other girls who have had this experience with him and also are having this experience with other men to, you know, get out or to reach out to somebody and ask for help, or to stand up and openly, you know, hold their abuser accountable. I'm so excited for her. I know that she's got a lot of healing to do, and it's gonna be a process, but you can already kind of see the light coming back inside of her. And I think, again, being around Camilla will do that to you, just, you know, based off of Camilla's energy. So I hope that they spend a lot more time together, and I'm so excited and happy for her, because obviously she can provide for herself if that was ever a worry. And I think that confidence in her intelligence and her worth in life is coming back, and that's an amazing thing too. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be making a longer video. This live will be uploaded to YouTube, but link in bio. But I am going to do like an actual video of my thoughts fully, just on my own, with no pausing and chat and that kind of thing. Please stop requesting. Y'all already know how I feel about Camilla. I think that, you know, thank God for her. Thank God for her, her love and compassion for people and other women especially, and for people that are in DV situations. And thank God that she wasn't a fake friend, Because let's be honest, it's not like, you know, like they said in the podcast, it's not like the two of them were hanging out all the time or saw each other all the time or communicated all the time. And all it took was one phone call and Camilla was there and handled fucking business and guided her through it and said, like, no matter what happens, I got you. And she stood the fuck on business. And that is not something to, I think, you know, take, I guess, like that's not something to belittle or, you know, yes. Also, like, I just love Camilla doing podcasts and interviews. I think she's so talented at it, and that's a bad woman. That's a bad woman. She's a baddie. And thank God for her. And thank her for coming to my live last night for a little bit and hanging out, and I look forward to the future, Miss Camilla. Yeah. Well, what a live. How long have I been on this? Okay. What does that mean? She did say that, and she said it today. I'm gonna be jumping over to Favorited. If you don't have that app, we hang out over there for hours and hours and hours, and we do different stuff. It's more chill, it's more relaxed, and there's so much more freedom. It's just live streaming. There's no videos and stuff, but you should get it. It linked in my bio. I'm over there. I alternate between there and here all the time, and I love it over there. And you can do more lines. I don't do lines, but yep, Kim, you can do more lines. But anyway, I will probably be back over here actually tonight. We're gonna see what's in store. I hear that there might be a storm coming. I don't know. Scared the shit out of me. But for the time being, reset is at 11 p.m. Central, so in 30 minutes. I was going to say 31, but in about 30 minutes over there. And so I like to push as much as I can at reset. So yeah, if you want to come join us, come join us. But like I said, I'll be back over here. Make sure you follow all the backup accounts. Shelby Says So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all of my accounts. Any other accounts do not belong to me. Subscribe to YouTube. If you missed the lives over the last couple of days, they are uploaded already. The lives from tonight, or this live from tonight, because I can't download the other one. This live from tonight, this one right here, I will download as soon as I hit end, and when it's done downloading, I will upload it tonight. So that if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. But like I said, I'll probably be back over on here in a little while. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for filling that gift gallery. Thank you guys for completing live goals. Thank you guys for all the heart me's, the taps, engaging in the comment section, and for being, thank you, Nana, and for being, very supportive, always. You guys are amazing. I have like the best little family here in the world. And I love y'all. So we're going to Favorited. Also, you can cuss over there. Like you can in the chat. You can say whatever you want. And you don't have to tap the screen. Yeah. But you do have to gift me or I will block you. Okay, anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. Enjoy your night if I don't see you again. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow if I don't see you tonight. Bye. Love y'all.